Greetings Keyforgers, a very happy new year to you all, and I hope you are all well. It's going to be a quick video today just to outline what's going to happen with the channel going forward and just to recap a little on what has happened already in 2022. I'll just put up on the screen here just some points that we're going to be talking about. So first off will be the recap of 2022, then it's the Winds of Exchange, the new Keyforge set that's coming out this year. We're going to talk about the competitive scene, new videos that you're going to see on the channel, and giveaways. So if we take a start and look at the recap of 2022, I re-established KeyForge with Kraggy this year when it was announced that KeyForge was coming off its hiatus and being brought out by Ghost Galaxy. And in that time we released 26 videos. We have 2,400 views, which is about 206 hours of watch time, which is quite impressive. Nowhere near as many as we had on the previous channel, but that was during lockdown when 2 new sets did release. At the moment we have 47 subscribers. We're sort of hovering around that high 40s, 50 subscriber mark. I expect subscribers to grow when the new set releases, but at the moment around 80% of watch time is from non-subscribers. It really helps YouTube reach a further audience the more subscribers the channel has. And this could potentially lead to a lot of new Keyforge players. So if you'd be so kind to hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. Moving on to the next big thing in Keyforge, which is the release of Winds of Exchange. Now they did start with a crowdfund campaign, and they did say in that crowdfund campaign that we should receive our pledges around about the end of February 2023. I would probably expect that to be true, considering that there was already product available for KeyForge Celebration, and that was in November 2022. So around the end of February, beginning of March, we should see a lot of content drop in the Keyforge community for the Winds of Exchange crowdfunders that get fulfilled. I myself went a bit all in, for want of better words, so you can expect a huge amount of content just from this channel here. I did go for the top tier pledge, so there will be lots of Winds of Exchange deck openings on this channel. I also went in for the KeyForge Adventures, Rise of the Keyraken and the Abyssal Conspiracy, and also the new one, which I received as part of my stretch goal for that higher tier pledge. We should hopefully see the retail release soon after, and that should coincide with the competitive scene, which we're going to talk about in a second. But I have managed to get my hands on some Winds of Exchange decks from KeyForge Celebration. Someone very kindly offered to sell their KeyForge Celebration decks that they obtained to cover the cost of attending the celebration. So I do have 5 Winds of Exchange decks and 1 Unchained deck that I will be doing videos for. So the next 6 videos you see on this channel will actually be Winds of Exchange decks. Now, if you haven't watched the keynote speech from KeyForge Celebration, they talked a lot about bringing competitive play back in 2023. And they actually outlined how the competitive scene was going to look. So if you haven't watched that video, I will link it in the description below. And it does talk about the different levels of tournaments and how you would progress if you won one of those, all the way up to the World Championships, which I believe will be held at KeyForge Celebration 2023. I myself am going to try to attend as many store championships as I can this year. And I will hopefully be attending the Vault Tour, which should be at the UK Games Expo in June. Now I haven't made any kind of official decision because when I looked last year it was quite expensive to do so, but I may go to KeyForge Celebration in America in November, but I will let you know nearer the time if I am able to do that or if it is plausible for me. But I would love to go there and just experience it at least once. But I will definitely be attending as many tournaments on the competitive scene as I can in 2023 in the UK. As for new videos that you can expect on the channel this year, face-to-face play is something that I really want to get right and be able to put out quality content on the channel for. So I have brought a new camera which should capture the entirety of both playmats, and it should make it a lot easier for us to play at a table. rather than on the floor, moving around tripods as we were before. It won't just be me and Ben. I'm hoping to have a lot of other people to play face-to-face games with and have those recorded on the channel. I am also going to start recording online games as well. I will put online gameplay from the Crucible Online videos up on the channel. I do like to play with every deck that I open, so from now on going forward, when you see a deck opening video, you will see online gameplay at the same time or the day after. I hope to do some videos or maybe some series on the KeyForge Adventures. So there's 3 at the moment, there'll possibly be more coming in the future. But I've yet to actually play a KeyForge Adventure. I didn't manage to catch the print and play before they were taken off the website. And at the moment you can only get them in America, but they are part of my pledge. So I will be doing a series for each one of the KeyForge Adventures this year. I will also do videos on competitive or tournament decks that I have played or received in sealed tournaments. This will usually drop a few days after the tournament I've played in, just in case it's an Archon. I don't really want to tell people what I'm playing before I get there. The only other thing that could pop up in 2023 is vlogging. Now, it's not something that I have any experience with. Obviously, we see a lot of people do it, but if that's something that you would be interested in seeing when I go to store championships or any kind of tournaments, the Vault Tour, I could vlog a little bit there, speak to some other people. If that's something you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below. The last thing I want to talk about is giveaways. Now, on the previous channel, I did do quite a lot of giveaways. YouTube doesn't really have a specific way of allowing me to fairly arrange giveaways, and sometimes you can get some people who pretend to be other people to try and claim a giveaway prize. But I do want to do a giveaway for Winds of Exchange. In fact, I've added an additional 2-player starter set onto my pledge, and as soon as my pledge arrives, I will be giving that 2-player starter set away to a lucky subscriber. We will of course open the 2-player starter set here. I will video it, we'll look at the decks, we'll go through it, and then I'll ship that all off to whoever wins. What I did have on the previous channel was a Patreon. Now I am thinking about bringing that back, but only when the new set hits retail. Because at the moment it's still quite hard to get specific product or product that people actually want to receive for KeyForge at the moment. I'll probably just bring back the lowest amount tier that I can, just to allow people to support the channel. I think it's like $1 or £1. And what I can do every month is I will do a raffle as a thank you for supporting the channel, and that could be things from opening a deck, reviewing it, and then sending that deck to the person who won it. I don't think I'll bring back the higher tier ones, which were a deck every month if you support the channel to start with, but if there is something that people want in the future, I will put that on there. But Patreon is the only real way that I can make sure that the correct person is receiving what I want them to receive. That's all from me. It was just a quick recap of 2022 and the exciting times that are ahead for KeyForge in 2023. I hope to see a lot of you face to face, or at least on TCO, playing the game that we all love. But all that remains for me to say is good luck, have fun, keep forging. Thank you.